Hello, my name is Catherine Liu, and I'm a rising senior majoring in environmental and interior design at Chaminade University of Honolulu. This summer, I had the opportunity to explore a research topic at the intersection of urban design, public health, and sustainability. Historically, cities were shaped around the movement of people, with ancient civilizations building dense, walkable cores supported by advanced infrastructure. In contrast, modern cities often prioritize cars, compromising walkability, social cohesion, and environmental quality. Walkable urban design and accessible public transit are increasingly recognized as crucial tools in achieving this balance, with implications for both human and ecological well-being. My project asks, how do walkable cities and public transit impact human well-being and environmental health? To explore this question, I focused on 6 cities, the 5 largest walkable U.S. cities, in addition to Honolulu, which served as a local reference point. For this project, I defined walkability using criteria from the 2023 Foot Traffic Ahead report by Smart Growth America. Their measure combines 2 main data sources, the EPA's National Walkability Index, which factors in intersection density, transit access, and land use mix, and walkable-oriented development data, which maps half-mile buffers around key destinations. A neighborhood is considered walkable if it ranks among the top areas in its metro for these indicators, essentially meaning it has dense street networks, mixed land uses, and strong transit connectivity. Following this, I gathered and synthesized publicly available datasets that covered 3 key domains: urban living, social vulnerability, and air quality, all of which shape quality of life in cities. The metrics for urban living are Walk Score, which measures how easily daily errands can be done on foot based on proximity to amenities and street connectivity; Transit Score, which evaluates access to reliable public transit considering nearby stops, service frequency, and connectivity; and Walkable Parks and Recreation, which is a percentage of residents living within a half-mile walk of a public park or outdoor recreational space. The metrics for social vulnerability are the percentage of households without vehicles, which highlights transit dependence and economic vulnerability; the percentage of disabled population, reflecting the need for accessible transit and inclusively designed infrastructure; and the Housing and Transit Vulnerability Index, which is a composite score capturing socioeconomic and housing-related risks such as displacement and limited transit access. The metrics for air quality are the highest 8-hour average of ground-level ozone, which is a harmful air pollutant that can worsen respiratory health and is a key component of smog; the annual average of fine particulate pollution, which can penetrate deep into the lungs and bloodstream, resulting in serious health risks including heart and lung disease; and the highest 1-hour average of sulfur dioxide, a pollutant from fossil fuel burning that can irritate airways and contribute to acid rain. Using Python and Jupyter Notebook on Tax Stampede 3, I cleaned, normalized, and combined the data for cross-city comparisons. I then created a series of heat maps, multimetric line charts, and choropleth map using Seaborn and Folium to visualize how each city performs across these domains. Figure 1 is a choropleth map showing the 6 selected cities exploded on a US map, colored by their composite score, with their respective states highlighted and heat maps included. This helps place each city in spatial context. Figure 2 presents heat maps of normalized metric values that visualize its performance across the 3 domains. San Francisco ranks highest with consistently strong scores, while Los Angeles ranks lowest, largely due to elevated pollution levels and limited transit access. Figure 3 breaks down each metric category with line charts. San Francisco and New York led in urban living indicators, while Honolulu stood out with the best air quality overall. Social vulnerability data revealed a more complex picture, showing that vulnerability is unevenly distributed, especially in Los Angeles, where there are sharp contrasts between infrastructure quality and community vulnerability. This analysis reveals that while walkability often correlates with better environmental outcomes and reduced vulnerability, local conditions really matter. Upon further investigation, studies indicate that urban outcomes in U.S. cities are also influenced by systemic factors such as zoning policies, historical disinvestment, and governance structures. Shifting outside the U.S., international cities with higher walkability and robust public transit systems often demonstrate lower pollution levels, enhanced urban living metrics, and reduced social vulnerability. For example, a study comparing 700 cities worldwide found that those with better walking accessibility emit less CO2 per capita for transport, highlighting the effectiveness of decentralized urban planning in promoting sustainable mobility. In future work, I hope to expand this analysis to a global scale, comparing highly walkable cities worldwide across similar metrics. The study will also identify key systemic factors driving these differences, aiming to inform policies that foster human-centric and sustainable urban development across diverse urban contexts. Finally, I would like to thank my project lead, Dr. Kelly Gaither, and my main mentor, Ashley Sophia Alfaro, as well as all the other SPICE faculty and sponsors. Thank you.